Good morning, everyone at Ruby Lane. We are here live in the Doll Cam with Mary Ann Spinelli here at UFDC, and it is a very special day because it is Hamlet's first day. Hamlet, how are you doing this morning? Yes. Have you? This is his first convention. Hamlet is the youngest member of UFDC, and it is so wonderful that today is his first birthday. He has been behaving so extremely well. Tell us a little bit about Hamlet, Mary Ann.
Well, last year you probably saw the video of Lamb Chop, and shortly after he got sick and he had to go to doggy heaven, so I made it 2 weeks without a dog. I had to have a little friend, and so I got Hamlet, and he's just turned out to be the best boy. He's completely different from the dog before, but he's just wonderful, so behaved, and this is his first big doll show, and
he has been so
thrilled.
Yeah, he has.
Yeah.
I've been watching, and he just sits there in his little house, and he is just such a good little guy.
He is.
So happy birthday, Hamlet. We have a lot of viewers tuning in that are wishing you a happy birthday right now.
Yep.
So you are a good little boy. So we are here in your booth, and we hope you have been having a wonderful show.
Yes, there's quite a few things missing.
Yes, well, there are still that's great, and there are some wonderful things that are still here that we have been itching to take a look at. The first one is this wonderful curated, and this came from the Legacy Doll Museum, which the videos that we did at the Legacy Doll Museum with Dale are some of the most wonderful dolls we've ever seen in our entire life.
Yep.
So this, what period of Hooray is this doll?
Well, the Provost was a later period for the Hurays. You know, the Hurays were first made in the 1850s. This is past 1900, in 1904, and it does depict a more modern woman, slimmer, a little more determined, and so as dolls depict history, so did the Hooray dolls, and basically all the fashions showed us how women looked in their era, their particular era.
Yeah, I think we were discussing earlier, the Eliza Provost era is my favorite era of the Hurays, just because they were so progressive and so different.
Right. In fact, the show Downton Abbey did a lot for that era of dolls. People got more interested in the Edwardian era
Because of
that show. Yeah.
So we just had some Joelle wanted to know, show and hut doll, how much, please? Well, we will let you know, Joelle, or we can just let you know. This one right here is $1,250, and she is just wonderful. If this is the one you're looking at, she has a molded ribbon
Carved hairdo.
With the carved hairdo.
She's got her original shoes in a bag here, which become emaciated, but because the sole of the shown hut shoe has that distinct two holes that made it possible to use the shown hut stands. The shoes are with her.
Yeah, so she has the shoes, which the shoes in themselves are hard to find and sought after. That's a beautiful face on that doll. So that is a wonderful doll right there. You have this Great Bear Wah right here.
Yeah, she's just a sweet little thing. She's fun to hold, you know. She's
nice little
a
size.
Doll that sits, and she can be a child doll for one of your adult dolls. You know, it's fun to create a little scene. A little story. It's a FG on the Geslin body, and she's all original. And I put that baby in her arms because she looks like a governess to me.
She does.
And that was a color scheme used quite often in that era, the black and the blue. She just looks so much like a governess. I think I'm going to make sure the baby stays with her.
Oh, you should. She looks quite at home with that baby. Marshall is on the intercom right now because we are here in the sales room before the show opens today. Today is the last day, and we're going to have a lot of fun today. Today is a big day for us. So we have a Kathy Cruz. No, is this it? Yeah, this is.
Yes, that's the Dumine,
which is
a 14-inch version of the #1 doll.
Look at that.
It's later, but it's called the Dumine, and it's
he's
more
little.
of a baby face.
Yeah, and he's shorter, about what, 14 inches?
14 inches, yeah.
Oh, he's beautiful. Look at that
He's
face.
got the #1 face, but a little softer.
But he's a little softer, and he's a little bit smaller of a package. And who is this beautiful lady right
here? That's what we call an RC, because if we don't, we have to say Radnay and Cordonnier. But that is a French company that made about 3 versions of these dolls, differing with one arm bent more than the other, both arms straight, or both arms bent. And the head was made by Jumeau. It always has that head. And it's really a doll and a figurine, really. And the wonderful thing about it, I'm holding Hamlet here, but it's got the original stand with the label. I'll take her off the stand. See,
there we go.
On 2 posts.
Look at that, everybody. So the original stand with the label that came with this doll. Wonderful. That is cool. So now how is she attached?
In there later. There's holes in her heels.
Look at that, everybody. And her here. These are bisque. These are bisque heels.
Bisque legs, bisque arms.
Cool.
But I'll put her in there later when I can concentrate.
Right. So if you guys are just tuning in, we are here live in the UFD sales room with Mary Ann Spinelli. She is a Ruby Lane shop owner, and she is holding Hamlet, and it is his first birthday. And we are so excited. Hamlet is a toy poodle, and he is just such a sweetheart. He looks a lot bigger in this video than he is, but he's what, about 5.5 pounds?
Yeah.
5 pounds. Such a petite little boy. So Mary Ann has some wonderful brews and all kinds of fabulous things, googlies. Oh, and these beautiful Door of Hope dolls. We are such big fans of Door of Hope. That's the bride and groom, and then are those is that the flower girl and
those
the
are
ring bearer?
Actually the kindergarten children.
Okay. Look at that. They are wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. Mary Ann, what is one of the things that is hard for you to resist to keep out of circulation and to keep into your own personal collection?
Well, I am a lover of early babies.
Okay.
And that goes from brutitures to paper mache to wood to wax. I love early babies. So something like this early Steiner, which depicts a baby in the presentation, is something that should be in my cabinet.
Beautiful.
But it's not.
Did you see the French bébé, petite bébé special exhibit?
Yes.
Wasn't that phenomenal?
Fabulous.
Just fabulous.
And then something else that's really interesting from the Legacy Doll Museum is this brew mannequin.
Look at him.
His hands are completely, he's eating popcorn.
Look at that.
His hands are completely jointed. You can move them however you want. The hands are almost like the forms they used to use to display gloves in department stores back in
Now, is this original? Is this the original body?
Yes.
So
and he's
cool.
a Brujeune, and his hands are all, you can
look at that.
Tilt them
totally
anywhere you
are
want.
they totally articulated?
Yes.
Wow.
The index finger totally, even at the joint, this knuckle, but the others just can be to hold something.
So neat.
Yeah, it's really neat.
That is so cool. So this one is from the Legacy Doll Museum in Billings, Montana, and such a wonderful treat. He has a nice large size. He measures 31 inches tall. So if you were looking for something unique and wonderful, this is definitely just a wonderful guy to have just on display. He creates a lot of drama in a vignette because you could pose him so many different ways, and he apparently really enjoys popcorn. This is a Bruges, an early EJ. So this is the early longer EJ face on this beauty right here. Beautiful costume.
I found another thing that looks like something that might make it to Ruby Lane when I get home.
Oh, look at her.
This is, okay, the wrestler was made with the 102, the regular model wrestler with the 2 upper teeth and the 1 lower tooth. And then there was the 120, which had the face of a circle dot brew. This is the never seen Brujeune face. It's the 132.
Oh, wow.
And it's never seen.
Never
it's
seen.
Amazing.
Just wonderful.
We don't know if wrestlers were made by Kestner or not. I think we've found that they're not made by Kestner. So we would call her a Brujeune wrestler.
Her boots, these painted molded boots, are so elaborate and so fabulous. Look at those heels.
Yep.
Wonderful. So this is for sale.
Yes.
Everything you guys are seeing is for sale by Mary Ann. So you can contact her through her Ruby Lane shop and say, that wonderful brew on the second shelf in the pink and green, how much is she? And I will take her.
She's
Her eyes are beautiful. 24,500, which is a wonderful deal, I think, for a beautiful doll like this in this presentation.
Bree's got real doll jewelry
Look at that.
with pink beads and gold. The earrings match, and she has a little bracelet that says Bébé.
Just wonderful. Is that an antique bracelet?
Yes, all of this is antique doll
Everything.
jewelry. Yes, brew shoes, and she's got what they call V face, which is sort of a sumptuous little.
Oh, look at her eyes through this
Precocious
camera. They
little
are
girl,
just,
you know, I mean, that's the look you want with the brows, with the molding. She's almost frowning.
truly, truly the Cadillac of French bisque bébés, a dream doll for so many people. You can make your dream a reality with this one. Does she come with that umbrella?
She can.
She could. Oh,
Yes,
she's
she does.
so great.
It's not really a fine piece, it's just a prop.
It kind of looks cute next to her.
Yeah.
And here's a smaller brew.
Right, she's also Brujoun. Difference between these two, this one is on the earlier all leather body with bisque arms. This one's on the chevreau body. People love the chevreau body. These dolls had different stages, and this is the stage with the leather body, the bisque arms that are on a jointed mechanism, and also she has the face.
She has the face.
Yep.
And we know who else
We
has
know.
the face, Mr. Hamlet, because he's celebrating his birthday today. Oh, he is just wonderful. We, everyone in the sales room has been getting their doll fix all week by coming and visiting Hamlet. He has been such a little treasure to have with us here at this show. We have a little Tete Jameau right here.
Size 2 from that's from the Legacy Doll Museum.
Wonderful. I
She
know you
lived
worked
there.
closely with Dale.
Yes.
You helped her with a lot of her special events and
Yes.
doll things that she did. You guys must be good friends.
Very.
Oh, that's nice.
She's a good egg.
She is a good egg.
Yes.
She is an absolute gem.
Yep. She'll probably be starting a blog.
Oh, great.
Where she'll be selling dolls from the museum herself.
Great.
Yes.
Yeah. So she must have kept a certain amount.
Oh, yes.
Because she certainly had plenty.
She has still a wonderful collection.
I think this Googly might be in your Ruby Lane shop.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I recognize her.
I've actually got a lot of photographing to do when I get home because I held off before I came here.
Of course.
To see what would sell, and can't wait to get all these
Get it all
new
on there.
items on there.
So if you guys have not subscribed or favorited Mary Ann's shop on Ruby Lane, definitely add her to your favorite shops. That way every single week you will get a special email with all of her new additions. This is a great little trousseau. Is this a German doll?
It's a belt, and you know, those were the Sonneberg dolls were Germany's attempt to compete with the French, and they did a wonderful job. Many of their dolls have better quality, better painting, better bisque than their French counterparts, and they're a joy.
They are.
They're not as expensive, and they're very elegant.
And you can get the sort of the same look. We have this great little FG right here,
Yes,
and she's
that's the FG that you know, FG and Brew and blah blah, they all work closely together. And this FG actually takes on the look of a Brew couture.
so much.
She's
That
a
one
very
right up there.
early,
Yeah.
early FG. She's on a leather body with bisque hands, very much like a Brew. But when you're buying the FG Brew type, you want to look for these hands, which are different from the Brew hand. They've got more of a knuckle sticking out like this.
Oh yeah.
And
Okay.
that's what you want to look for.
All right.
On the Brew
That's good
type.
to know.
Yes, if you look at the Brew hand, see how up here on the Brew,
Uh-huh.
the hands are more smooth and delicately posed, you know, bent. But this one, you've got actually the knuckles
The
showing.
knuckles are showing.
Yes, that's something important to look for.
That is interesting to know and something I didn't know. So we are learning so much in the booth of Mary Ann Spinelli here at UFDC. Is this a Clay and Han?
Yes, it is. He's quite a very rare one. That one is from the Legacy Doll Museum. We've got quite a few here, about 14 dolls from the Legacy Doll Museum.
Well, that's fantastic. And then I saw somebody interesting down here that I wanted to ask about. Who is this person?
Thing. Okay, it started out probably as an English wooden. It might have been even one of the ones that were Native American, but somebody took it and molded
look at
fat
her feet.
limbs on
Wow.
it and dressed it sort of as a patriotic child of the regiment. And she's just really funky.
She is
I
very
don't know
funky.
what quite to make of her.
Look at that. Yeah, that's what I wanted. She is.
Yeah.
But we like funky.
We do.
I do like her flag.
Yeah.
She's an American girl now.
Oh, that's for sure.
She's out doing it.
Uh-huh.
So we're going to take a peek into your front case here. The sales room is about to open. If you guys see something you absolutely have to have from Mary Ann Spinelli, there are so many things. This is a really cool grotto that we're looking at.
That's a grotto, yeah. It's a
Can we open this front at all, or no? It doesn't open. Okay.
No, but it's got a little Grodner tall in the back,
Yeah.
and from circa 1810, and it's got a couple of little wooden soldiers, shells, salt crystals, flowers, seeds, pearls, and
So
it's
much
just a magical
fun
little.
Yeah, just a wonderful little.
It's like a dream.
It is a dream. Mary Ann also has a lot of great smaller dolls that we're going to show you here in this front case. Some of these are on Ruby on her shop, some of them are not. But again, if you soon to be, and if you see something you have to have, then just contact her through her shop. Tell her what it was that you saw in the video, and she'll be happy to help you. Or if you just want to wish Hamlet a happy first birthday.
That's right. That's good.
Well, we hope you guys have a wonderful show. And thank you for doing the video with us. It is always so happy, so great for you to see your fans. And happy birthday, Hamlet. Such a sweet boy.
I'd like to thank all the customers too from Ruby Lane. Thank you so much.
You're very...
The joy it gives me to do this, it's like medicine, so thanks.
You're very welcome. Wonderful. Well, you have a great day. Linda Boltrek just said happy birthday, sweet Hamlet.
Oh, wow.
So we hope you guys have a wonderful day celebrating.
Okay.
Bye-bye.